2 of the 3 games in the final of the regular season are against the Hawks, who very well could be the first-round playoff matchup. How do you deal with that? What do you do if you're Kenny Atkinson relative to that?
Yeah, I think, again, they'd be just fine with losing all 3 games, but from the sounds of things, 90% of their lineup's going to be out there tonight. I think they'd like to get a look at that in a home game against a potential playoff opponent. So, and the Hawks have, other than that loss to the Knicks the other night, which was really went down to the final buzzer, they've been really hot. So, I think you want to balance that. We got to get a look at our guys against this team. They want that number 5 seed. Atlanta wants the number 5 seed as badly as the Cavs want the 4. Because again, you're on the same side of the bracket as the Pistons as opposed to the Celtics if you get that number 5 seed. So they have every reason to keep winning, Atlanta. They don't want to drop down to that 6th spot, and play like New York in the first round. So if you're Kenny Atkinson, you just look at this like they have every reason to win. We don't have a lot of reasons to win, but we do have some reasons to get a look at our guys against their guys. So maybe you play your guys, your main rotation the first half and part of the third quarter, or you play your main rotation all of this game, then you face the Hawks again Friday down in Atlanta. Maybe you don't play anybody. So I think there's a lot of things that Kenny Atkinson and the front office are weighing going into these final 3 games.
Do you Frankenstein it? Are you looking to see what kind of matchups you can do? I mean, do you literally, you look and see what kind of inbound plays work? Is there a matchup that we like, that we think, if it goes this way, let's go this?
Yes, absolutely. Dave, it's almost like preseason game. I mean, these are the ways to find out what you can do and what might work and how well you defend a team, and some of the problems they might create for you and how to fix those before the real thing starts. So in a lot of ways, Dave, this is kind of that like little test run of things that, matching wits kind of with the opposing coach. Even if you're not playing your guys, they're still going to run the same system as are you for the most part. So, I think that's part of what's going to happen over these next 2 games against the Hawks is what does their coach like to do in certain situations and how do we counter that?